Hey everyone, just a quick word before we get started on this beer review. If you're interested in purchasing any of these beers that you see on my channel, stick around to the end of the video and I will tell you where you can purchase them at online. Now, isn't that lovely? Have beer shipped right to your home and don't have to go anywhere. All right, enjoy the video. Cheers to that. Welcome, my friends. Here we are once again to sample some more great tasting American craft beers with Dr. Dave. Fabulous indeed. Now for our sampling pleasures and tasting delights today. Oh, we have a real classic here I haven't had in a very long time. Looking forward to it. From the Troegs Brewing Company, located in Hershey, Pennsylvania, this is the Sunshine Pilsner. A very light-bodied beer indeed. Checks in at 4.5% alcohol by volume. According to this date stamp here, it says we should enjoy it by about 40 days ago. Well, that's my fault. Hey, yeah, I didn't look at it before I bought it, baby. Not a problem. With Pilsners, you really don't have to worry about it being past time. And to settle a little discrepancy, I know a lot of YouTube beer reviewers don't watch my channel, but if they do, this is for you. If you think you have an old beer, you hold it up to the light before you open it, and you move the bottle all the way around 360 degrees. If you see anything floating around in there, don't drink the beer. That means it's way past time, and you should go ahead and just discard it. Why worry about it? Okay, it cost $1.50, $2, so what? You want to drink it and find out if you get sick? I'm keeping an eye on it there. Now, I'll tell you one thing. I was real smart ass and I popped that top open and it did run over, but luckily I have my towels here, so it's not a big deal. There's the bottle cap. You can't see it that well. The lighting's not that good in here today. We do have a little bit of daylight here. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? We got some daylight, got some sunshine. Yeah, you see it came up a little bit. We'll go ahead and pour this in here. Now I'm using the traditional Pilsner glass because what you want to do on Pilsners is you want to concentrate that head, the foam, if you will, right at the top in a very small area. And that's also going to concentrate the aromas, no doubt. Now, this is a typical style Pilsner. This is brewed with Saaz and Hersbrucker hops, so a traditional German-style Pilsner. Very light in color, very clear. It's got some lively carbonation flowing up from the bottom. Got a nice bright white head and a little bit flowed over. That's why we're not quite up to the top here. Let's see what this aroma is all about. Oh, yeah, that's a typical Pilsner. Let me wipe this glass off here. It got a little wet when I poured that in here. Yeah, typical style. Oh man. Nice floral hops, spicy aroma, a little grainy. I think this is going to be a kick-ass beer, even if it is past date. It's okay. Hey, let's thank the brewers there in Hershey, Pennsylvania for all the hard work they do brewing lovely beers over there. Cheers to them. Cheers to you at home for watching, no doubt. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Ooh, that's quite lovely. That's quite lovely. Oh, man. Very light-bodied, light to medium carbonation on this. Man. Nice, dry, bitter finish. Not overly bitter. Don't think about IPAs when you think bitter. It's just nice, dry, bitter finish. A little spicy, a little peppery. Yeah, very good indeed. I'm going to have to stop opening those bottles with such force. Now, what I do, I didn't get to tell you on this particular video, but the bottle cap, and then I place a Susan B. Anthony dollar over it, and then I take the bottle opener. This protects the cap from any dents. Now, for a long time, I was just not using that silver dollar and just popping them off, but what happened here today is what happened in the past, and I don't know why I continue to do that. I guess it's just a bad habit that I have. But anyway, Troegs Brewing Company, Hershey, Pennsylvania, the Sunshine Pilsner. I highly recommend it, especially with that warm weather coming up. Of course, that won't be for a couple months in these parts, but I can dream. Stay safe in the world, my friends. Cheers. Okay, everyone. As promised, Dr. Dave's going to tell you where he buys his beers and where you can buy them also. First on the list is rivalrybrews.com. Now, don't worry, I'm going to put the links in the description box for you. Rivalry Brews is a relatively new mail order place. It's based right here in Ohio, in Medina, and they are fantastic. I tell you what, when they first started, I got free shipping on all the beers. Now I think they charge me $2. $2 for 12 beers. That's fantastic. Now, as far as I know, they ship to the lower 48, but you might want to check the website on that. I can't be 100% sure, but the shipping is fast. The turnaround is fast, and if anything's wrong, they will fix it right away. I only had one issue with them, and they refunded half my purchase order, which I thought was more than fair. More than fair. So anyway, by the way, disclaimer, I don't get any money on any of this. I'm not affiliated with any of these beer companies. They don't know I'm doing this. I'm just telling you where to buy the beer. Now, one day I may be affiliated, and if I am at that point, I'll certainly let you know. So, Rivalry Brews, located right here in Ohio, they specialize in Ohio beers, beers from Pennsylvania and Indiana. So, if you want some good Ohio craft beer, that's a good place to start. The second one on my list, oh, I love this place. It's called Halftime Beer. Halftime Beer has two locations in New York State, Poughkeepsie, and I believe it's pronounced Mamaroneck. Mamaroneck. Yeah, don't quote me on that pronunciation. I tried my best. Yeah, anyway, they have more beer online than you could possibly look at in a day. I'm telling you, they have beer everywhere on that website. And all you have to do is go on there, make your selection, and have it shipped. Now, they do have gift boxes, which come with a really nice cooler. Yeah, and you can't beat it. It's $5 shipping on those special orders. Now, on the other beers, the shipping can get a little bit pricey, but I've never had an order for more than $20 shipping, which I think is really good for 12 bottles of beer. Now, if you get cans, it's less cost because it weighs less. And that's what costs the money is the weight and the size of the box. So, yeah, check them out. Now, I belong to two of their what's known as Beer of the Month Club. I'm in their German Beer of the Month Club, so I get 12 bottles from six different breweries, two of each, once a month. And there's a lot of beers in there that I've never heard of from Germany. I thought I had them all, not even close. And then I have the Around the World Beer Club, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's beers from all over the world. So far, I only got one beer that I didn't really like. It happens. It happens. And, you take your chances on that. But I got some beer from South Korea, of all places, South Korea. I thought it was really, really good. Now, last on the list, but not least, and I didn't put these in any particular order, it's the Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, they're out of San Diego, and they have a killer selection. I'm telling you. Matter of fact, talking about all this beer, I'm going to have one here. Mm, that's just a regular run of the mill Pilsner, German style, but it hits the spot on a day like this. Anyway, Best Damn Beer Shop. Woo! Now, their shipping, they require you to choose in lots of six. So you can get 6, 12, 18, 24 is the maximum. And their shipping is reasonable considering I'm on the East Coast and they're on the West Coast. Yeah, the shipping is generally about $19 for a 12 bottle selection, which I don't think is a lot. $19? No, I don't think that's a lot. Now, the more beer you buy, the less money it's going to cost. That's just a fact of economics. So if you want to buy six beers, it's going to cost more to ship it than the 12. Hey, I don't make the rules, man. Just buy more beer. You save more money on shipping. What can I tell you? Yeah, but they're a great place, and so all three of those places, Rivalry Brews for Ohio beers, and then you have the Halftime Beverage, which is in New York. They have a selection on everything, and same thing with Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, if you want some West Coast beers that you can't find in your town, that's the place to buy them at. Last but not least, people always ask me, what is that on your beer glass? Well, I bought it at Amazon, Amazon.com. It's called a vacuum vin. Vacuum vin. And if I'm not mistaken, it's from Sweden, if I'm not mistaken. And the inside of it is lined with special material. So what you do is you put this in the freezer, you let it sit overnight, and then you put your beverage in here, and it will maintain that beverage at around 38 degrees, which is really cold for a beer. But I like my Pilsners cold. Now, if you already have a beer that warmed up, put it in here and it'll bring it to the proper temperature, no doubt. And I said last, but I was mistaken. This is the last thing I want to talk about. Dr. Dave's beer glasses. Now, I did sell these a number of years ago when I had my other beer channel. And this is a new design, though. This is a different design. Now, I could sell these if there's enough interest in them, but I have to order them about 144 at a time. So I don't want to order them unless there's some real interest in them. Now, it's difficult to see on here, but it says Dr. Dave's cheap ass beer reviews. Yeah, it's not really going to come out that well there on the camera. But I would sell these at cost. Now, I'm not trying to make any money on them. I think it cost me 14.98 to have those made. So I would sell them at the same price. Now I don't know, the price could have gone up because I did buy those a few years back. So, but I would sell them at cost if anybody's interested. But like I said, I don't get any money off these links. There's no affiliate links here. I'm not making any money. I just wanted to let everybody know where I buy my beer so you could buy it too. Oh, and you know, I almost forgot the Amazing Clubs Beer of the Month Club. Amazing clubs. I'll put all the links in the description box. Knock yourself out. Hey, thanks for watching, okay? And Dr. Dave says cheers to that.